You'd like to work out, but all you have with you is your dress clothes. Well, that shouldn't stop you. That, according to personal trainer John Ashworth, the fitness nomad. John, you say don't let a suit stop you, right?
That's right. You know, a lot of people go to work, they have to dress up, and they think, I don't want to get all sweaty, I don't want to do anything, I don't want to move during the day. But, you know, there's really no excuse. There are 5 things we're going to show you today.
Right, and the first one is walking.
Right, walking. So, I mean, of course, you can get out and go for a walk, and this was one of my preambles to this whole thing was, in order to have success with this, you've got to be willing to get a little bit sweaty underneath your dress clothes. So walking is the first one.
And I thought you had a really good idea. You suggested using things in the office sort of as an obstacle course, a private obstacle course.
Right, exactly. So in the wintertime, when it's cold and you can't get outside, find stairwells, find long hallways, find little rooms where you can take a dumbbell or some piece of equipment and just go get something done.
Yeah, and number 2, speaking of stairwells, is stepping.
Stepping. So usually you can find a stairwell. If you can't, you bring your own step. I've got a step here in the studio today that I brought. And, you know, you can bring a step, hide it underneath your desk, and go up and down on it. It's a great way to boost your heart rate during the day. It decreases your risk for a sudden cardiac death, which is always a good thing.
Well, that's good. And anybody that's done stepping knows it is a great workout and doesn't take real long to get something done.
No.
So you got a little surprise in here for something called the dumbbell punch.
Right, the dumbbell punch. So bring 1 dumbbell at least to work. And the dumbbell punch, this is great. Just 1, and then switch hands 2. You come into a little crouched position.
Don't do it near the boss.
Not near the boss, but you could imagine your boss out in front of you if you needed to. Of course, I'm not doing that. I want to be very clear about that.
Let's be very clear. All right, so number 4 is one that I know, jumping jacks. That goes back to when I was a kid. It's been around forever.
So this would be an easy one. People would say, oh, I can't do jumping jacks. I've got my dress clothes. So I put my suit on tonight, so I can show you that a little jumping is still possible.
Right.
And again, little stepping, little jumping. Now your heart rate's up. Now you're going.
Okay, and push-ups. No reason you can't do push-ups.
No reason you can't do push-ups in a suit. I don't know if the camera's on me well enough here, but I'm just going to demonstrate on the step. Right there.
There you go.
Look at that. You flip your tie back around your neck, get it out of the way, crank out a couple thousand push-ups during the day.
Hey, see? And the thing is, when people say, oh, that's silly or it's not worth it, what's your answer?
My answer to that is a Japanese principle called Kaizen. Kaizen is constant improvement through small incremental changes. Imagine how much stronger and fitter you would be today if you did these 5 moves 5 to 10 minutes a day at work this year.
Right, exactly. John's written a really fascinating blog about this that you can read by going to NBC15.com. Clicking on news links, he goes into more detail there. So don't make excuses, work out at the office. Just make sure you clock out when you're doing it or the boss might get mad. And don't hit the boss with a dumbbell. Those are my 2 pieces of advice. John, thanks. Good to have you in.
Thanks, John.
All right, we'll be back with Brian's final...